Dear students, let's talk about concept of turnout. What do you mean by concept of turnout? Turnout means the way you dress yourself. When you dress yourself very sophisticatedly as per the public dimensions, it is the best dress. Even for girls, it is advised that you wear dress which keeps you comfortable, does not make you body conscious, does not make you dress conscious. Because if you try to dress in a stylish manner but you are dress conscious, or you are using any style which tends to be on the glamour side, I am sure that will not be well appreciated for a public place. Though officers would allow you the freedom to dress whatever you want, particularly in the interview, they don't have any dimensions to teach you that you have to dress this. Even in the screening, they don't give you any specified dress. But still, it is your duty to wear a dress which is very comfortable for your body and does not make you conscious of your body or does not make you conscious of people looking at you. ये बहुत ज़रूरी है कि अगर लड़कियों के लिए खास तौर से कि अगर वो ड्रेस पहने तो ऐसी पहने कि वो अपने कंफर्ट से बिल्कुल इजी हो. कई बार अगर लड़कियां अपने ही शरीर की काफ़ी ज़्यादा उनका दिमाग जाता है या उनका दिमाग इस बात पे लगा रहता है कि मैं कैसी दिख रही हूँ या मैं कैसा, कौन मुझे किस तरीके से देख रहा है, तो इससे क्या होगा, उनका दिमाग विचलित रहेगा. दे विल नॉट बी एबल टू कंसंट्रेट ऑन देयर परफॉर्मेंस. यू मे फील others are watching you, but unfortunately the dimension of watching is various for every person at every point of time. हर जन अलग अलग रूप से देखता है, ये बात सच है. And by the way, we are still not disciplined and trained after the armed forces. हाँ, आर्म फोर्सेस के बाद रहने के बाद आप डिसिप्लिन और ट्रेंड हो जाते हैं तो आप आंखों से आंखें मिलाना या सीधा देखने की आदत आपकी बेहतर हो जाती है. यू बिकम बेटर इन वॉचिंग फेस टू फेस. एंड देन यू हैव द डिसिप्लिन ऑफ लुकिंग ऑल्सो. यू नो हाउ टू लुक एट एवरी पर्सन. यू हैव अर्ली ग्लांस सिस्टम. अर्ली ग्लांस सिस्टम मैं आपको सिखाता हूँ. What happens that whenever a person is coming, you yourself notice that what are the areas this person will become conscious of looking at or anything. So early glance system automatically makes you aware that you don't look there, you look at an individual. It is very sad if you look a man as a man or if a person look as a woman as a woman. Don't do that. When you are intellectually better, you are mentally stronger, आप strong हो गए हो, तो you should look at people as individuals, not as man or woman. Because the moment you will look at them physically, automatically you will go down to your basics of behavior. आपके basics of behavior activate हो जाएंगे और thought process आपका wavered हो जाएगा. So my request is that your dress is a stimulus. You have to dress properly. That includes for boys also, that includes for girls also. Girls, if they know how to carry themselves, wearing certain dark clothes, that is why people in the newest religion, that is Islam and all, they use dark colors, because dark colors make people comfortable and easy in terms of their body expressions. Because that is your privacy. वो आपकी प्राइवेसी है, वो आपके ऊपर है. सो ड्रेसिंग का ये पॉइंट बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. देयर आर ऑल्सो सम एडवाइसेस विच आई गिव टू द न्यू जनरेशन. आई एम नॉट हियर टू propose religion. I am not here to propose orthodoxy. I am not here to propose any strictness, but I am here to educate your mind so that you can do accordingly whenever you want. Where are you going? I strictly feel girls, or particularly girls, if they wear a t-shirt with written tagline, unfortunately it makes them very uncomfortable because they are wearing a tagline, something written, and a person is reading it, which is making them more uncomfortable. Now who invited? You invited with your dress. So therefore having a plain t-shirts and making on the darker side will help you more comfortable. Or any dress. For example, if you're finding your shirt is having a deep button, wear a t-shirt underneath. It will make you more comfortable. Of course, your chest number will cover a lot of your issues. Even salwar kameez is a good dress. You can even wear sari if you really want to know, if you know how to carry it and you are in a habit. This is for the girls, and similarly for the boys. Some boys after the gym exercise, love to show their body. They love to show their efforts by showing their muscles, and they try to open a button or two to show how their chest has swollen up. Now I find that funny. When you're going for a job of respect, you are not supposed to look like a bodybuilder, but look like a complete gentleman. I have always said to everyone that girls are given the first category of lady cadet and boys are given the first category of gentleman cadet as soon as they arrive for training. जैसे ही वो ट्रेनिंग में पहुंचते हैं उनको जेंटलमैन कैडेट बुलाया जाता है लड़कों को, और लड़कियों को लेडीज कैडेट. क्यों? क्योंकि देखिए, जेंटलमैन कैडेट का मतलब वो परिभाषित करते हैं कि आपको क्या रोल रखना है. यू हैव टू लुक लाइक अ जेंटलमैन, यू हैव टू बिहेव लाइक अ जेंटलमैन. अभी आप लोगों को एक कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ मैनर्स एंड एटिकेट्स में बताया था. ये आपके लिए बाध्य है इफ यू वांट टू सोशली एंजॉय द स्टेटस ऑफ एन ऑफिसर. You have to learn manners and etiquettes. Now that does not mean being very specific with using the fork and the spoon and the knife, but overall, yes. If you know that, wonderful. And you are comfortable eating with it. But don't eat with the chow 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 style. Am I right? ये पढ़ा चुके concept of manners and etiquettes में. इधर ही concept of turnout में आप ड्रेस की बात होगी. आपको ड्रेस चाहिए स्क्रीनिंग के टाइम पे, यू शुड हैव अ गुड ड्रेस दैट गोज वेल विद योर ड्रेस. नाउ डोंट वेयर रेड कलर्स प्लीज, रेड कलर्स और येलो और सम ऑड कलर एंड यू स्टार्ट लुकिंग लाइक रजनीकांत duo. That won't do well. You have to look very simple, sophisticated so that they can concentrate on you and they don't get distracted by your clothes. अगर आपके क्लोथ्स की तरफ या आपके बालों की स्टाइल की तरफ, मेरे लिए तो यूनिफॉर्म एक ही स्टाइल है, पर आप लोग के लिए अलग अलग स्टाइल होती है. आप किसी ने पंक स्टाइल बना रखी है, किसी ने ये देव गॉन फॉर अ फुटबॉलर स्टाइल. ये सब मत करिए. एक नीट एंड क्लीन हेयर स्टाइल चाहिए हम लोग को. गर्ल्स, वी एक्सपेक्ट यू डोंट पुट योर हेयर्स ऑल ओवर योर बॉडी. Right here, sorry, all over your body, that you're wearing it here, this having it here. It is better that you make a ponytail, you make it very easy to carry yourself. A bubbling ponytail makes you look more girlish and more better if you keep reasonably length hairs. But in case you keep longer hairs, plait is but essential. Plait means choti. वो आपको अच्छा रखेगा. It will make you give a neater look at you. Have a good little cream, wash your face, cream your face a little so that it doesn't look totally dry. But now don't decorate it with all the makeups, blue lights and red this thing. I do not appreciate, because it will give a wrong message across. You never know who's your evaluator and what is his belief. Yes, they are just looking for a good public social figure. Look at, okay, now I'll give you a very good example. You know that many actresses in West Bengal have made it to the parliament. They have become a member of parliament. But look at the movies, how they were glamorous. But when they went for a public image, look at how they dress themselves. Different. So that doesn't mean that they don't have a glamour life, but they have adopted themselves rightly to public life. So when they went for the election rally, they kept a very simple style, plus they used their saris and other things very well. Why? Need of the hour. जरूरत है. इस उदाहरण से आपको दिमाग में आ जाएगा कि अच्छे कपड़े पहनने से, एक अच्छे तरीके से बेल्ट लगाया, properly dressed हुए, and smart shoes, well polished shoes, good socks, well covered up, well this thing, ये आपको एक sense of pride भी देता है. When you dress yourself very rightly in suits or coat and pant or shirt and pant properly, trousers very nicely in a formal way, it gives you a sense of confidence, it gives you a sense of accomplishment. Hairs also well combed, अच्छे से neatly combed हो, अच्छे से trimmed हो, ears के पास neat and clean लगे. Now don't go for that fauji haircut, please. Let the training people do that. Why not the fauji haircut? I have a very simple thought process. When you wear a fauji haircut, you try to dramatize your version. आप अपने आप को ड्रामेटाइज करके प्रस्तुत करते हो, सर मैं तो जन्म से ही फौजी हूं, देखो ना, दिख रहा हूं ना. Now this is not done. Let them select. Sometimes officers feel you are trying to advocate, and whenever you force anybody, they are never convinced. आप कभी एक छोटे बच्चे को जिद करो कि खाओ बेटा खाओ बेटा खाओ बेटा, वो अपोज करे, भले आप अच्छी बात बोल रहे हो. क्यों? क्योंकि उसको लगेगा कि आप उसके साथ जबरदस्ती कर रहे हो, और अगर उसको रख दोगे और अच्छे से दिखोगे तो वो खा लेगा. Similarly, when you try to over behave, that is why I told you, don't sit with very tight this thing as a dress pant, you will start, and yes sir, right sir, this. Don't do all this. Be very well. I'm not saying that doesn't mean कि आप बिल्कुल बदतमीजी से बात करें. Right, with less dramatic version. Yes sir, right sir, I'll do it sir. That is a better way rather than try. Yes sir, right sir, all that. Don't do that. It looks odd. It looks funny. It looks dramatized. Dramatic लगता है. तो टर्नआउट में आपकी पूरा बिहेवियर मैनर्स एंड एटिकेट से मिला के दोनों चीजें आएंगी. आपको उस पर ध्यान देना है. जितना अच्छा करेंगे बहुत अच्छा रहेगा, बिकॉज देन दे विल सी यू एज यू आर. सो द टर्नआउट ड्रेस फॉर द स्क्रीनिंग, आई ऑलवेज से नीट एंड क्लीन शर्ट पैंट फॉर बॉयज. If that is winter times, you can wear a half sweater, or you want to wear a coat or a blazer, you can do that. But yes, on top of it, you will have to tie your this thing. One more thing in dress turnout, which I have forgotten. जब आप chest number पहनते हो, तो बहुत smartly पहनो. It should not be that it is falling like here. It's not your vest. It's not like the banyan which we wear underneath or vest. कि वो इधर जा रही है, वो इधर जा रही है. You should wear properly, tight, very lightly, and let it come smooth on your body. वो भी आपके टर्नआउट को थोड़ा सा फनी बनाता है. सो प्लीज रिमेंबर दैट यू हैव टू वेयर इट वेरी नाइसली. अगर टूटी स्ट्रिंग हो तो तुरंत बता दीजिए, या सेफ्टी पिन यूज करके ठीक कर लीजिए, बट डू नॉट लुक फनी. एंड बी केयरफुल वन मोर थिंग, कि आप अपना नंबर ही पहने. ऐसा ना हो कहीं पे पानी पीने गए, दोनों ने उतारा, वो आपका नंबर पहना है, आप दूसरे के पहने. डोंट डू दैट. द सिली केयरलेसनेस स्पीक्स इनॉर्मस अबाउट योर पर्सनैलिटी. इसको रॉन्गली अंडरस्टूड किया जा सकता है. सो अपने नंबर को पहनिए, चेक कर लीजिए. आई होप दिस इज द सेम नंबर विच वाज अलॉटेड टू मी, और उसको प्रॉपरली पहनिए. तो एक स्क्रीनिंग की ड्रेस हो गई. इसके बाद एक और, साइको में यू कैन बी योरसेल्फ, बट स्टिल नो ग्लैमरस ड्रेस प्लीज. You may be called beautiful, or you may feel that you are looking so handsome and what do we call that word? Sexy. I'm going to look here also. Come off it. This is not the place. This is an official place. So look neat and clean, and that is something for the psychology test. For interview, you should wear a formal dress. That is very important. It should look well carried. It should look professional. It should look neat and clean. हाँ, अगर आपको GTO से डायरेक्ट बुला लेते हैं, that is directly from the GTO task, so your white shorts and white shirt, उसको ठीक कर लीजिए, socks ठीक कर लीजिए, PT shoes में जो भी आप पहने हैं, and wear the chest number properly. It does not, then you may not get the opportunity to change your dress, but generally they give you the opportunity to change your dress for the interview, so you can wear that because it will be fine. I have written elaborately on the workbook about what kind of dress can make you look wonderful. We will try to see if we can really give you a picture or things, but that is for the channel and the other places. And what you should wear in the uniform, the interview should be very formalized. If you are a poor person, don't have to worry. You can wear same dress in the screening, same in the interview, and same in the conference. But if you can afford two set of dress, it is advisable that one you wear in the screening, the next you wear in the interview, which is different, and one which you have been either of them you can repeat in the conference at least. But अगर आप afford कर सकते हो तो please go for 3 pairs. That is once during that time, 1 here, 1 there. Yes, when you go out also in the evening, you are not supposed to wear a funky dress. You have to wear a dignified dress, well carried. अच्छे से shirt, pant, neat and clean जाना. Don't behave like loafers. Don't behave like hooligans. Because that is also psychology of yours. You know, when you are given training or you are expected to go out, you generally, they see you while going and they see you while coming, they realize what kind of person you are. You cannot be hypocrite. दो personality थोड़ी ना हो सकते कि हुल्लड़ करने लग गए जैसे गेट से बाहर निकले. तो where is your real personality? Your real personality has to be balanced forever. So turn out और मैनरिज्म को अच्छे से सीखिए, समझिए, एक अच्छी ड्रेस तैयार कर लीजिए पहले से. Now that doesn't have to be branded. It should be comfortable. कई लोग क्या करते हैं, अच्छे अच्छे ब्रांड्स की नई शर्ट कर लेते हैं, पैंट पहन लेते हैं, और they don't try it also. बाद में पता चलता फिट नहीं हो रही. And they have kept it all the time. So wear it once or twice and see how good you are and comfortable you are and how you look at it. So this will make you more confident. If 100 people say, wow, you're looking good, it multiplies your confidence. So you should look neat and clean. That is something which I want. Now, last point, but little on this turnout is, see, people see you first and thereafter they talk to you. पहले आपको देखते हैं, फिर आपसे बात करते हैं. तो अगर आपका देखने से ही वो आपसे विकर्षण दे, you tend to repel them, then the possibility of impression will be zero. So expression को बेहतर करने के लिए बहुत जरूरी है कि आप neat and clean लगे. Many a time if somebody has misjudged you beforehand, then it is very difficult to get him or her back into the right track. वापस में लाना बड़ा मुश्किल होता है. Remember, first impression is the last impression is a line which practically affects many numbers. 80% plus people are affected by first impression, the last impression. So आपका first impression neat and clean होना चाहिए. So remember that. अब आप ऑफिसर्स के, सोल्जर्स के सामने खड़े हैं या अन्य जन के सामने खड़े हैं and you don't know how to carry yourself, you don't look neat and clean. Now don't be bothered about your color and composure. You are all welcome, but you should feel happy with it. Yes, one more thing. If people criticize you in any kind, that you are too dark, you're looking too funny, don't depress yourself. Just look neat and clean and smile it out. Now if people call me that you are a bald man, you like this, you like that, I don't get disturbed because that's none of their business. But I take it in the right spirit. I tell them very funnily, yes, it is true. I was very uneasy with the hair, number one. Number two, I wanted to have better radar system, so I cleaned it off. Whatever they call, doesn't make a difference. Now that why I'm saying so is because of this. One more thing I will advise, last but not the least in turnout, keep yourself physically fit. 15 days, 20 days before the SSB, keep yourself fine. Don't have a bloated stomach. Try to reduce it to proper level so that you are physically fine in performing in GTO tasks and you don't become a person who becomes very lethargic. Girls also can do a little bit of skipping, which will keep them very healthy and very active there. Rise up to the challenge. That is the entire reason. So keep your dress very fine. God bless you. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.